Hey there, guys. It's Heidi, and welcome back to Tell Me Why. I can't remember what we did last time. Didn't we find out that, what's his name? Charlie? Or is it Eddie or something like that? The chief of police dude who kind of raised Allison. He told us that there's an attic, apparently, in our shed. Whoa. Tyler, you okay there, buddy? You okay there?
Hey, Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you.
Hey, what's up, Michael?
You alright?
What's up?
I'm fine.
Whoa.
Whoa there,
Let's get
buddy.
you off your feet, okay?
You okay? You okay there? He does
Listen.
not look good.
If you want to be alone, I'll go.
Um,
But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't
I
snitch.
think Tyler needs to...
You saw Allison?
Oh,
How is she?
that's right, we had a
Yeah.
fight, didn't we?
I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way.
Oh, boy.
Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked
Yeah.
her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so
Aw, thanks,
I
Michael.
just got a lot on my mind.
well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Was that you?
Was that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy. So, you in?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
I've never wanted to go fishing personally.
Where are we gonna go?
Seems
Why go
boring.
anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah, it got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first.
Okay.
You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious.
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still
Sure.
have to get everything out of the car.
What if I don't want to go ice fishing? Do I have a choice in this? Apparently not. It's a choice-based game, and yet I have no choice.
Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
That's not a very big hole. Usually when you're ice fishing, don't you...
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Do I have to watch the pole?
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after you move to
Ooh,
Juneau
that's
with
beautiful.
school and the JC and everything.
Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
Everyone moves on. That's true.
People came and went a lot. And
I've
besides,
been there too.
everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
That's true.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches and...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
Yeah? Ooh!
You got this. Reel
Do
'em in.
it!
Come on, pull up on the rod.
Oh!
Now give it a nice pull.
I think I almost got it!
I got it. I got it.
Ooh!
Slippery little.
That is a big fish!
Bravo.
Nice job, Tyler. First try.
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks,
That was
Sensei.
impressive.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go
Again,
Saturday.
I'm not the big.
I'll pick you up on the way
I'm not
out.
the biggest fan
Cool.
of fishing,
I'll set my
though.
alarm to ask crack of dawn. Hey, so the other day you were talking about your chosen family. How did you find them?
Well, high school can be kind of rough when you gotta hide who you are every second of the day. I got to a pretty dark place.
I can relate to that.
One morning, my uncle woke me up and told me to get into his car. I figured we're going fishing or something, but then we ended up outside the Juneau Coalition for Equality.
Your uncle brought you to the JCE.
Yep. He didn't know how to help, so found someone who
That's
did.
really cool.
That sounds amazing.
You know, even if you don't move to Juneau, my offer still stands. The JCE holds a monthly meeting. You meet a lot of good people there.
I think I'd like that.
I'm not sure where I'm going, but yeah, if I'm around for the next one, I'll give you a call.
No pressure. Just letting you know the door's open.
You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
Sure.
All right, here
Oh!
we go.
I got a bite! Look at me. I say I don't like fishing, and here I am all excited about it. Come on. Oh, is it gonna get more tricky as we catch more? Oh, I'm a pro at this. Oh, nice, dude.
Okay. How about them apples?
Nice job.
Dang, I'm pretty
You weren't all
good.
talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now.
Uh-huh.
So do you always drive around with an auger in your car?
It's not how it looks. Okay, I swear. I was already planning on going ice fishing with the family this weekend. I made a mistake of forgetting the auger one, so we had nothing on hand but an ice
Oh.
chisel. That'll scar a man for life.
Fair enough.
That's also kind of scary.
So you gonna tell me what's in the cooler, or what?
I could tell you. Or I could watch you squirm a bit longer.
What is it, beer?
You're a terrible person. You know that?
You betcha.
Oh wait, it can't be beer. We're too young to drink that yet. Okay, we've looked at all that, so just talk more?
So, about last night. I don't know what Allison said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back. You better believe it.
Allison, that's so
Look, the last time you
sweet.
saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
I pushed her really hard. It's true. I did.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away.
Yeah.
She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
I didn't think about that.
I guess I didn't really think about that. I've been so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know?
Yeah.
Figuring out how to live out here.
You mean outside of Fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on
Never
you.
gonna give you
And you can lean on me
up,
too if you
never
want.
gonna let you
Just be careful,
down.
okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
Don't you say anything. I got this.
Yes. Let's do this. Come on, 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 come on. Oh.
Easy. Oh. Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Heck yeah.
Well played. I got nothing. That was clean.
I'm a little disappointed. Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe hard to answer?
Weird and kind of hard to answer my
Like
jam.
what?
What's up?
How'd you know you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Told you.
There's not really two ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
Hard to argue with that.
Hard to argue with that, but it's pretty risky, right?
I mean, yeah, but you only get so much time. So when I see a chance, I take it, even if he might shoot me down.
Yeah. It's just not for me.
Yeah, that all sounds nice, but it's just not me.
A true lone wolf? I can respect that. Hey, you've been dangling that line an awful long time. Sure you didn't forget the bait? Here, watch a master at work.
Take it
I've
away.
caught 3 fish, excuse you. I've been doing very well, thank you very much.
Hey, you're missing the show.
Watch out. The, what, Northern Lights or... Or your face.
Whoa, careful now. You look like you might be enjoying yourself.
It's an act. But seriously, thanks, man. This is exactly what I needed.
Almost. It's just missing one tiny thing.
Beers? Or soda?
Manship, you read my
Oh,
mind.
ice
You know Allison
cream!
refuses to eat anything cold in the winter.
So,
Seriously?
From now on, you've got someone to call if you want to fish or slam a pint of Ben and Jerry's in the snow.
Yeet.
A pint.
Try a whole gallon,
Fry.
yeah. Aww. Okay, I guess that wasn't so bad. I wasn't excited to go ice fishing because I'm like, I don't like ice fishing. But that was actually kind of fun. You okay, Allison? Are we gonna make up now? Please tell me we're gonna make up.
We should try to do this again while I'm still in town.
For sure.
Allison!
You have my number now.
Allison!
Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay.
Sorry. Don't be. I'll see you two later.
Oh boy. We got some stuff to work out. Hey girl. Sup?
Sorry for interrupting.
You're okay.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here. God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum.
Oh, we're adorable.
Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
Did she find the attic? She found the attic in the shed, didn't she? Yes? Yes?
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
You believe him?
And you took his word for it?
He was crazy in love with Marianne. Whoever set that fire was doing damage
That's true.
control. And Sam's nothing but damage.
I guess he really doesn't have anything left to lose, does he?
There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Marianne first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a
Let's
shot?
go.
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all
Heck
over
yeah.
Let's go.
Woo. My goodness, we just keep uncovering all these, like, secrets. You'd think there'd be nothing left to find. But my goodness. Just find one thing after another. So that's where it must
Ugh,
be.
what a mess. That's not gonna help us get this house sold.
it. Yeah, we got our deadbeat dad to thank for that.
So obviously the ladder's gone, but what about that handle? Is it still here somewhere?
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
It's probably just storage. I hope.
It's probably just storage. We're gonna find like 13 years of National Geographic or something.
So why would she keep it a secret then?
I don't know. Hey, here's a ladder. We needed a ladder, didn't we? We needed a ladder. I found a ladder. Can I look up there? Boopity boop.
What do you think is
We
up
already
there?
said that.
I
Blah,
don't
blah,
know.
blah, blah, blah.
I'm trying not to speculate.
Blah, blah, blah.
My brain was going to some real dark places.
Blah, blah, blah. We already said that. But what am I supposed to find? She said something about a handle. I mean, I found a ladder. We need a ladder to get up there, don't we? She said something about a handle? Like we're missing the handle? So, what's up? So it looks more like it's up here. Like... Oh?
I thought I saw something red over here, but guess my mind's just playing tricks on me.
Now I can look at stuff.
Just a regular old light switch.
Boop.
For a second, I thought there might be another secret stash down here, but just a loose plank. The handle should be behind this.
Huh? That was a total accident. I wasn't even... Oh!
There it is.
And that, what, brings the...
It's opening up.
Oh!
The Secret Keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a way to climb up there.
Oh! I didn't even realize that's what I was looking for. Was there like a clue probably in the picture? Like showing where the handle was? Little thingy to open it. Oh? What is... What is this? This is a bit...
Can you
this is
see
a bit more
anything?
than just storage.
Nope, nada.
There's like... This is like a secret place.
Here, found a switch.
Oh my!
Holy shit.
Oh! Scared him too.
Well, that shaved a few years off my life.
What is this? I'm...
Whoa.
It's the stories. It's all the stories.
It's her story.
Oh.
Look, she left us something.
Which I'm guessing the clues are gonna be in the Book of Goblins again.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Or in the Book of Goblins.
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah. Let's start here.
This is crazy. Did she paint all this? Because if so, holy crap. All these little stools?
Back in your pond, Big Frog.
Oh, it's all the little things that we found.
The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously.
Oh, wow, I must have missed some.
There you go, Stalwart Moose.
I must have missed some then. Or can we, like, we'll probably continue to find them and then we can put them there.
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know.
The crafty goblins loot. Oh,
That's the Pious Pelican spot.
yay.
Crafty goblins go here.
Mhm.
The moon hag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake. The Mad Hunter, always on the princess's trail.
I think that's it for now. Cool, okay, we found a lot more than I thought. That's good.
I don't get this one. What's the deal with the tiara?
No clue.
Wasn't she
Princess never wore a tiara in
Oh.
any of the drawings Marianne did with us.
the old bear's gift for the princess? One day she took her tiara and ran away to the forest.
It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken?
Or maybe we just need to solve the puzzles in order. We're not done with the other one yet.
That's true.
Hey, I want to take a crack at this one before we try to figure out any others.
Okay.
Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
What is it? Once upon a time there was a young princess who felt hopeless, so would that be at the beginning of the book? Let's see. We need to find the one where it says once upon a... No, lived in a big wooden house. Princess is melancholy. No.
Well, here it is.
Oh! There it is.
Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Like it's a
Something
puzzle.
about Marianne, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
So let's see. There's 2 stars, 3 stars there. Trees. Moon. 3 stars there, 3 stars there. Goblins. And there 1 in the water. 2 lily pads, 1 lily pad.
Okay, spot the differences.
Well, for one, that.
It moves. Oh. Some of these parts are buttons.
2 stars, 3 stars, 3 stars. That's different.
The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been Marianne's mom? I mean, she always used to say she moved to the end of the world to get away from her family.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
that's different.
She ran away.
Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be her mother's castle. It looks like the princess is running away from it.
So, Marianne ran away from home. And she grew up kinda rich?
Maybe. Let's see, what else is different? The castle. There's the hands in the water. I don't think there's anything else different. Oh, wait. Is that different? That looks a little different.
Maybe that branch looks a little bit different? I don't know.
No, that's not right.
Even if the branch is a little different, I don't really think that means anything. Huh. Is there an extra star
No,
here?
that's not
Or
extra.
it's just a random star. No special meaning.
Wait. That's different. That little tree there.
No goblets.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins managed to save the princess from the Mad Hunter.
So we saved Marianne from something. But not in this version?
So the branch is a little bit different. So that could mean something. Maybe the moon?
It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference.
Oh!
That's it. Whoa.
I wasn't even
What's in
thinking
there?
about that.
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
Is this her way of, like, telling her past to us?
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer.
Huh.
Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God,
Dang.
that's so not her.
That's actually cool.
Oh,
My
poor
birdie
thing.
Polly, I'll
Why would she
miss you
keep an
forever.
old drawing of a pet in here?
Maybe because she misses it, Allison.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Was her mom one of those that, like, pushed her?
Did you know she studied engineering?
No.
Oh.
It looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away. An artsy environmentalist. Yep, that sounds like Marianne's exact kind of catnip.
And she drew a heart around him. Does that mean that's our dad? Marianne, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than cliche bullshit like it's not you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all just been too much to deal with, and I've realized that I'm just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with all of this on our own without your mom constantly putting pressure on us, things could have been different. But the damage is done, and it's probably too late for that now. I'm so sorry. You're an amazing person. You made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we'll both be better off apart. There I go with the cliches again. Please don't ever stop being who you are. Here, but I'm gone. Brent. Is that our dad?
Could this guy have been any more cryptic? The Gold Lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Would have been nice to have some of that.
Tyler, see that little light?
What?
I think we need to solve this one next.
What little light? This one? Okay. Oh.
There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Oh.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Oh, wait.
Princess
we
dancing, playing violin,
ballet.
spinning wool. I guess
The
this
bird.
is stuff she did for fun.
need to... What else?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures.
Money,
I don't think she was having any fun.
medicine, engineering, I'm guessing?
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
And then a knight. She's an artist, so that one. Is that
What's
it?
the gold lady do? Is that it?
Yeah! We did it! What were the... It was O-L. Okay. What's in
there
here?
this time?
Was that... That's our house! That's the house here.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam.
Oh.
Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Huh.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos.
Here,
No wonder she was so handy.
here's my Delos Crossing pal's number. I'll let him know you were interested in the house he's selling. Tammy. Who's Tammy?
Oh, so that's how she found the house.
Huh. Oh boy. Got a long letter here.
Her father.
Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I will have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. We just... Excuse me. I was reading that. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day, friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m. and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin Aldi brought in a Oh, is that Aldi or 80? 80, I guess. Brought in a beautiful photo album full of our holiday pictures in the corner. Or Le Conner, you're there in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years and can only hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you are and that you and your child are both safe. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up, it spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All this suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock. After dropping out of college and without a penny to your name, she only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly. Marianne, a mother's duty doesn't end when her children leave home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you will begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing for them and shaping them into the people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know. Dad.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us.
Wait.
Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible,
Oh!
but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah. you're
Oh!
right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Wow, we're uncovering a lot of stuff today. What's this? Strawberry or Sarmonberry Park, Kodak Island. Oh wait, there's something on the back. It's a postcard. Wait, look at that. It's a postcard. Let's turn it. Here it is.
Salmonberry Park.
Salmonberry. Okay.
Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town was turning on us?
June 1992, don't be a stranger. Keep on looking for those answers to the questions in your head to which you're blind. We miss you already, Sol and Bronwyn. Sorry we're losing you to modern civilization. We'll miss your positive attitude and your adventurous spirit. Also, your wild edibles picking skills. Haha, pretty Marcus. Bon voyage, Marianne, Rick. Marianne, you had the warmest and most beautiful aura, and I know you'll keep on shining wherever you land. Peace and blessings, Jarita. Thanks for being our little ray of sunshine. Godspeed, Cabot and Wadi. I like your pictures. Love, Kamala. That's nice. So she had all these communities. Like, she had her family, ran away from that, had this commune that she was a part of.
This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to...
What's this?
Okay.
Some sort of map?
One day she took her tiara and ran away to the forest. Are we supposed to be able to tell what went first? So
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
the castle, and then to the clock,
Some sort of clock?
and then there,
What's that plant thing on top?
and then
Oh, this looks
there.
like a dinner party with
And
the
then
old
to the
bear and
house?
This is the princesses. Damn it. Why is nothing happening?
Did we get the order wrong? So to there,
This is the princess's house.
and then there.
This looks like a dinner. Come on.
That's not right? What the... Unless... Here, let's try this.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
What if we do that one?
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Oh.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Salmonberry. And then she went to the
Some
clock.
sort of clock.
And then to the house.
This is the princess's house.
And then there.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Hey! Yeah!
Yes.
What's in there? Another letter?
The princess's loss. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
The princess is lost. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She had made it through the woods and to that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the mad hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. The tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window where sun would catch on its surface to shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty and running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake and she would tend to it, polishing its every surface to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it upon her head, and walk the woods feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon its pillow, give it a quick kiss, and go to bed. On her way she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was safest on the pillow while she slept. Huh. Interesting. Okay, there's more. Okay, can I read? Okay. One night, the princess woke to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows in their panes. Fearing a gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from its pillow and brought it to bed with her. All through the night she held the tiara close, and in the morning she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed and the princess relaxed. That day was the same as any other, though she perhaps gave the tiara an even more thorough cleaning, grateful as she was that nothing had gone wrong. That night she placed the tiara upon its pillow, gave it a quick kiss, and went to bed, pausing on her way to be sure it was still there. In the morning, she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room, the tiara lay upon the ground, broken, dull, and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign that anything at all could have gone amiss. Only the broken tiara mute upon the ground. She picked it up and held it in her arms with a guttural cry, but though she tried to fix and polish it, it was gone, beyond repair and with no shine left. The princess held the tiara throughout the day and through the next night, sitting in the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside and her gaze fixed on a sapling. She remembered how this sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling, and as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman alone in a deep and ancient wood, and that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. Huh. Oh, well. Huh. That's...
And that was how the princess lost her most precious
interesting.
treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God. It makes sense now.
Yeah. She got pregnant.
Oh.
And
She ran away.
she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy.
But what's the tiara? Is that like an actual...
Then the baby died.
Oh. I was thinking that, actually, with the
Can't even
tiara.
imagine how she must have felt. She left everything
And
behind,
then she lost the baby.
built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
Wait,
I guess having us helps her move on.
it said in the story that she
But
buried it
When
under
it
a
looked like we were
tree.
gonna be taken away,
She buried it under a sapling.
she snapped.
Is there a
just
tree?
couldn't lose
in
any
our
more
yard?
children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her.
Now we do.
And now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest.
Please don't tell me it's the body of our dead brother. That'd be really disturbing.
Okay, so how do we open it?
Well, there's the letters. O-L-E. Low. All. Elo.
All right, should be easy enough.
So L-O... Let's do O-L-E first. Nope. Okay. L... L-O-E? Elio? Leo? Leo! I'm a dum-dum. It's Leo. That must have been his name.
Yes.
That was the name of our brother. Is it... Whoa, what, excuse me, what? What just happened?
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
What just happened? What the... What the... What the...
A baby blanket?
What just happened? No one
Oh.
questioning that?
She noticed.
Dear Allison and Ollie, we write...
I was her son.
Dear Allison and Ollie, we write stories to understand, to be understood, but what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, Goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
That's where she buried him, you idiots! That's him.
Is that?
Leo Ronan.
My brother. He's buried under the tree! It
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
was probably too
I
hard.
mean, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened,
If
even
it's hard.
even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes.
We need to go get our baby brother and give him a proper burial.
Come on. Let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
Yeah. Let's do it. Wow. Well.
Hey, now that we're done with the important stuff, maybe we can take a crack at these?
Oh, yes! Let's do it. I want to find out more stuff.
The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and
Oh.
the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
Well, let's find out. Let's see. The beaver fixes the house. Once upon a time, in an ancient deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. One night, a particularly violent storm shook the house. It shook the shingles on the roof and the planks in the walls. It even shook the beams on which the house stood, blowing the whole thing near to the ground. The princess hid in a closet, fearing the house would come down on her as she slept. In the morning, the house was still standing, but it was badly damaged. The storm had blown shingles off of the roof and planks off the walls and even bent a post upon which the house stood. The first two things she could fix, but the last concerned her. What will I do? Despaired the wise princess, for though she knew many things, she did not know how to fix the big wooden house. Just then, the old bear came by to see if the princess had any trouble in the storm. When he found her nailing planks back into place, he said, "Stop, princess, let me do that for you." I'm happy to do it, said the princess, but if you want to help with the roof, you may. When the pair were done with the roof and the walls, they examined the bent support post. I could throw my body against it, said the old bear. I am very large. He stretched up onto his hind legs, being sure the princess could appreciate how very large he was, then charged straight at the post. He threw his body against it with an impressive thud. The impact moved the post, but too far, and it ended up bent the other direction. Nice going. The wise princess decided more precision was needed. She thought then of the very old beaver who kept an excellently crafted dam. Perhaps she can help. She went looking for the very old beaver and found the industrious animal hard at work slapping down mud on a part of her dam that had been blown apart in the storm. Most of the structure was unharmed because the beaver was very good at building things. The princess knew she had come to the right place. "Beaver," she said, "my house was damaged in the storm. Would you help me fix it?" "I believe I could do that, yes," said the very old beaver, and she paused at fixing her own den to follow the princess. The very old beaver examined the big wooden house and nodded. "It will be an easy fix," she said, and she set about righting the post with loud slaps of her tail. When she was done, the wise princess stroked the beaver's head. "Thank you, beaver," she said. "The wind blew the shingles off the roof and the planks off the walls and even bent this post. Now, thanks to you, I still have a home." "Think nothing of it," said the very old beaver, who returned to work on her own den once again. That winter, the very old beaver grew ill, very ill. She was not able to fix her den nor to gather food. When the princess found out, she set about delivering meals to the beaver. She brought stews of corn and beans and baskets full of bark and twigs from the beaver's favorite aspen. One day, the wise princess noticed that the beaver's den had begun to fall apart. She set about fixing it, and though she was not as talented as the very old beaver, the fix kept the creature warm and dry. "Thank you," said the very old beaver. "Of course," said the princess. "You helped me when the storm blew my house near to the ground. Thanks to you, I still have a home, and I am happy to do the same." The princess continued to nurse the old beaver until the day she came to the dam, and the forest was still. No birds sang, no branches rustled, no small thing skittered within the underbrush. "Oh," said the princess, staring sadly at the dam, for she knew the old beaver had passed on. "Goodbye, my old friend, my friends." Oh. And that is how the very old beaver saved the big wooden house and how the wise princess repaid her kindness. So who was the old beaver? Okay, so first she fixed the roof.
She fixed the roof shingles.
She fixed the planks.
She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls.
And she fixed the post.
She slapped the post with her. All right.
Ha-ha! So another letter.
Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Dear Marianne, you cover your ears every time I try to have this conversation with you, so I thought I'd have a better chance doing this in a letter. I know you don't like saying goodbye, so I'll keep my melancholic rambling short and sweet. I want to thank you with all my heart for taking care of me for these past few months. I can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after a sick old lady when you also have 2 small children at home. I know you want me to keep fighting this disease and hoping for recovery, but it's always been a great strength of mine to know when it's time to let go, and that time has come. I'd like to ask you for one last favor. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. My poor boy puts on a brave front ever since his father died, but I know he's in pain. I would be so much more at peace knowing he still has family. Maybe he could teach the kids how to fish. He loves spending time with them. Thank you for the warmth and the peace you brought to my life. Give the kids a kiss for me, will you? Carol. Oh, so Eddie's mom. That's sad. Okay, so this one next then?
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
Of course, the goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
Let's find out. All right, the Crafty Goblin's Good Deeds. Is that what it's called? Crafty Goblin's Good Deeds. Crafty Goblin's Good Deeds. Goblins earn their voice. Save the old beaver. Irritate the Ice King. Pelican forgives the goblins. Is that what it was? I think the pelican forgives them. Is they had to... Let's see. Take that to heart, Nola. I've considered your debt paid, but we have nothing to give, said the goblins. You have your nimble hands and your crafty brains and your loving heart, said the pelican. The crafty goblins realized how much they had to give, and for the rest of the day they looked for ways to help the other creatures of the forest. They found the stalwart moose struggling with an itchy, hard-to-reach spot on his back, and so they climbed up and gave it a good scratching. Next, they helped the old bear, who could not get the honey out of a narrow beehive. They climbed up to the top of the tree with the hive, and they dropped it, cracking it open. Finally, they found the princess crying over a loss she would not speak about, so they wrapped their little arms around her in a great big hug and stayed until she felt better. When they were done, they returned to the pious pelican. Did it feel good being as generous as I am? Asked the pelican. It did, said the goblins. I'm glad, said the pelican. We all have problems that we can't solve all on our own, but if everyone goes about with generosity in their hearts, there is always someone on hand to help, but we all must commit to do so, or there may be no one there to help you when you need it. Okay, so first they help the stalwart moose scratch a spot on his back, helps the bear, dropped a hive for him, and then comforted the princess. So they scratched the moose.
They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back.
They dropped the beehive.
They broke open the beehive for the bear.
And then they hugged the princess.
They hugged the princess when she was crying.
Ha-ha!
Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
Oh, Tessa. The Pelican Crossing is a specialty gift boutique located near the Old Shea Glacier, catering to Gastineau Channel tourists as well as Delos Crossing locals. We specialize in an assortment of high-quality products from home accessories, homemade souvenirs, to personalized apparel and locally made art. Pelican Crossing will be the first store to act as a relay between the buzzing arts and crafts scene and customers. Excuse me. In addition to a wide array of novelty handcrafted products, the consumer will enjoy friendly and knowledgeable... Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Knowledgeable customer service from Vecchi store co-owner Tessa Vecchi and up-and-coming artist Marianne Ronan. This business plan is prepared to obtain financing in the amount of $20,000 to purchase inventory and to help cover expenses in the first year of operations. In year 1, the Pelican Crossing plans to break even, and in year 2, we plan to generate a moderate profit. Working on the executive summary part of our business plan. What do you think, Tessa? So that was like a letter for them to try and start up a business? They were going to start an art store? Like a little gift shop boutique?
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story.
Well, let's find out. Bear's gifts for the princess. The bear and the princess, or the bear's gifts for the princess? Bear's big paws. I'm guessing it's this one. So once upon a time in the ancient and deep forest, the old bear sat on the bank of the river, swiping at salmon on their way to the spawning grounds. Just as he had got his paw on a particularly fat one, he heard a woman shouting for help. He considered simply eating his salmon, but then she screamed again, and he lumbered over to investigate. After a short walk, he found the princess clinging to the top of the tree while a wolf snarled and snapped at the base of the tree. Old Bear would normally not get in the middle of such a situation. After all, as a fellow predator, he understood the wolf's need to hunt. But when he saw the princess, he was struck by her beauty and he knew he had to help. With a great roar, the bear heaved onto his hind legs, rising to his full height. The wolf snapped and snarled in his direction, but the bear roared again and the wolf took off into the trees, tail between his legs. Let's see. Promise not to eat her. Let's see. Gifts from the bear. A fresh caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, a newly bloomed bluebell. Let's see. Oh. So Sam is the bear, right? Because here she's saying, "You're a bear, I'm a princess, it would never work. Can we still be friends?" And he said, "We'll always be friends, but I will never marry you," said the princess. Huh. Okay, so the gifts. Fresh caught salmon, handful of ripe berries, and a newly bloomed bluebell. Okay, I think
What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
he gave her freshly caught salmon. The salmon.
Fresh caught salmon?
And
A newly bloomed bluebell?
wait.
The old bear's gifts for the princess.
But then
I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and
freshly
check?
picked berries?
Some roses, maybe?
No. Oh, whoops.
The old bear's gifts for
Shut
the
up.
princess.
I don't care.
Or not.
Berries.
A handful of ripe
Yeah,
berries?
that's it. Yay!
Nice. Man, he had it bad.
Sam? Is it a...
Couldn't let go.
Is it Sam? Sorry for the note under the door like a prison inmate. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple times this week, but you didn't answer. I could see the light in the hayloft, so I figured you were in, but didn't want to talk. I hope I didn't ruin everything. I know I probably came on kind of strong, but the thing is I don't know how to talk to a woman like you. You are strong and kind, and you know so much it's hard for me to know how to keep up. I guess all that went to my head, but I want you to know I got the message, and I'm gonna get out of your hair now, and there doesn't need to be any bad feelings. We can pass in the street and say hello or not. It's okay. P.S. I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some sealant in there. You might need to take it to the shop, though. Let me know if you want me to come with you, because sometimes these guys try to rip you off. If not, no big deal. Aw, Sam, that's so sweet. Okay, so final puzzle here.
The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. And you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story, huh?
I don't.
Uh,
Alright, Crafty Goblin's loot. So it's the Princess and the Two Thieves. Here we go, Princess and the Two Thieves. Let's see what they stole. Let's see. So the princess was. She knew that the power of the forest would provide for her, but its generosity had to be respected, so she only took what she needed. One winter day, when snow blanketed the earth and ice bent the trees low, the wise princess realized that food was disappearing from her house. It was not much at first, only a few fruits and nuts and eggs vanishing during the night. Maybe it's the birds, she said, or the mice, and for a time the princess was okay with losing some food, for the winter was long and little creatures needed to eat too. But then small items started to disappear as well, spoons and plates, forks and knives, and blankets. It was as if every time she was in one part of the house, something disappeared in another room. That can't be birds or mice, said the princess. I think I have a thief. So she went outside to look for traces in the snow and noises in the wind, but there was nothing to be found, nor to be heard. That's strange, said the princess. Maybe the thief is hiding inside my house. For many days she hunted, looking behind the curtains and under the bed, in the attic and the chimney, behind the poles and under the carpets, but she found nothing. Oh, sorry guys. Woo! And as she searched, food kept on disappearing night after night. I will make a cake, frowned the princess, a big cake with every egg and fruit and nut I still have, so that I only have one thing to keep my eye on. She spent the whole day making the cake and using everything she had left. The cake she made was so big she could hardly carry it. If I manage to protect the cake, I'll be able to survive the long winter, she said. So she added a lock to the oven and she kept the big cake safe inside. But the next morning the lock had been opened and the cake had disappeared. At first the princess cried because that cake was the last of her food until the snow melted. But then she noticed 2 trails of tiny feet in the spilled flour and she followed the tracks to a hidden hatch in the floorboards. This is how the princess realized that 2 tiny thieves were living under the wooden house right below her feet. Okay, so they stole eggs, berries, and nuts, and then the cake. So, eggs.
I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs.
And berries?
Maybe they took some of the
Yeah, or
princess's
fruit. And what's that?
Did they steal candy?
No, they did not steal candy.
Or not?
Nuts?
Some flour for the cake, maybe?
No, where are the nuts?
Or not?
Let's see. Because it says they stole nuts. Oh, spoons and forks.
What if they took some
They
spoons?
did. Yes.
That's it.
Oh.
I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it
You
just
were the best
disappeared.
mom in the world, the prettiest princess. Oh, that's so sweet. All right. Well, this was, see, wait, where did the golden lady go? She goes on this one?
Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle.
Cool. Okay. Just wanted to put that there. Okay, so I guess this is where we're gonna come when we want to put all those collectibles there.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
I mean, we solved all the puzzles, so yeah.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Yep. Down the hatch we go. Oh, where? Oh, we're going to the dock. That's right, we have to go find our baby brother. Under the tree. Oh, no.
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night.
Oh, I thought we were gonna look for our brother, but okay.
Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
I thought we were gonna dig up our brother and give him a proper burial, but okay. Okay, let's remember. Oh, why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Almost.
Come on.
Tom Vecchi is our father?
What?
Of course. It had to
What?
Tessa knew, didn't she?
be. Yeah, she must have. That's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
Excuse me, what?
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret.
That was the last thing I expected.
It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
Oh, dang, dude. I did not see that coming. I thought it was gonna be like Eddie or some other random dude. But Tom? Oh, man. This throws a wrench in the whole thing. Here he comes. Oh my gosh.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever.
Yeah, apparently you didn't,
As
because
long as we
apparently
get
he's your
answers.
dad and he never told you. Oh, that look, that twin look, just... Could make anyone shiver in their boots.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? Well, we didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported
So
it.
you...
And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
You tried to... You let Marianne drown or you let... Oh... Oh boy, what route do we want to take here? Do we, Because he was there that night, so he could have saved her. But he also tried to burn down our... Oh boy. Oh, what do we do? Marianne or the barn? Marianne or the barn? He's not going to respond well to either. But we have more proof of the barn. Whereas Marianne drowning, we just kind of... We saw him in a vision, a magical vision, that us as twins share a telepathic connection to seeing our memories. That's not going to hold up in court. Whereas him trying to burn down our, barn, that might hold up better.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
Whoops, I picked the wrong one.
I know it wasn't my best
Whoopsie!
moment, but she
I
threatened
picked
my
the
life.
wrong one.
So you
Oh well.
just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could
Right. What should we do now?
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's got to fix the mess he made, one way or another.
You have to make this right.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long
I
as
mean,
none of
he's
this
trying to
gets-
run for mayor, so he's gonna do whatever he can.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
Wait. She
No.
does?
That's impossible.
Since when?
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh my god!
Come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
Oh, really? You abandoned her, you preyed on her. He did abandon her. He really kind of did.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well,
Yes?
your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many
So that's an excuse, you think?
the way I always thought I would have.
Oh, I see. So she was an adventure for you.
Caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of
Oh,
us.
you think so?
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign.
Ah,
Am I wrong?
yup. That's what it's about. I knew it.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died.
You.
That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
What the heck did he do? Huh. Nice poncho, dude. It's the height of fashion right there. Height of fashion.
They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
Alright, she does look a little crazy, I'll give him that.
Manhunter.
Oh.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh no! No! You absolute piece of poo.
No! No way! You're a fucking liar!
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her!
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but cleared, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say? And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
No.
Don't touch
Yeah,
me.
that's right. Go, Tyler.
You know I might.
No, they wouldn't.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please. Think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
What, you mean like
Leave
your
us the
freaking
fuck alone.
reputation?
And never come back!
Allison. You okay, girl?
Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
Oh, here we go. Again? Oh. I want to watch this again.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
Or did she?
She threatened Tom with those exact same words. With the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
Yeah.
I guess it's
Memories
possible.
can get corrupted over time.
Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
Oh boy, it's the big choice. It's the big moment. Okay. Believe Tom's version, Marianne did not threaten Tyler or stick to your memory.
I'm going to kill you! I'm not gonna hurt you.
I mean,
I'm going to kill you!
from what we've learned, Tom's version does make more sense. He was there that night. We now know he was he's our father. It makes more sense that she was loading the gun to go after him and then saw Tyler running and she just happened to bring the gun along. She wasn't trying to kill him. She was just worried about him and was checking on him. That's what makes the most sense to me, at least. Because from what we've learned about her, she's not, like... Yeah. Like, that makes more sense than her just snapping.
Allison, this isn't what...
She was going to kill herself. Just herself.
Oh.
You interrupted her and we got confused.
Are you sure?
Yes. That attic. Tyler, that was meant for us.
She planned it.
It was her way of explaining what she was going through. I made a horrible mistake.
Allison, it's not your
Hey,
fault.
it's okay. I'm here.
It was just a misunderstanding. Oh my gosh, I'm actually crying. This is so sad. Oh, Allison. It's gonna be okay, girl. It's gonna be okay. What's with the watering pot? Oh.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs.
Is that
What do you
freaking
think?
alcohol?
Will it have aged well, or just count
Let's
back?
find out. What is it? I'm kind of concerned.
Where are
What,
you
did they
at
try
right
to make
now?
wine?
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. You weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
Stop.
I mean, at the same time, though, like, you didn't see the whole situation.
I don't want to use our voice again. Ever.
Why?
Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it.
No!
This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay, I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us us.
Yeah.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag
But she did not kill him. Because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge.
Brothers and
To
sisters?
once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand. Always. And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
Is that the end? Is that the end? Or... Oh! We get an epilogue! Heck yeah! We're selling the house? Or not? Please tell me we're not. Please tell me we're just, like, living... No! Ooh, cute haircut, Tyler. I mean, I liked your long hair a little bit better, but that suits you. So is he moving to Juneau with Allison? Or is she moving? Looks like she's moving.
One last look.
Oh, he is
Good to go.
leaving. No! Are they just going to leave their baby brother buried under that tree for someone to find someday? Cause that could be awkward.
Hey, it's me.
Okay, it seems like it's almost done, but I feel like this episode has already kind of gotten a little bit long, so I'm gonna end this episode here, but wow, we found out a lot of stuff in this episode. Holy crap, we found out Tom is our father, our mom, like, had a kid and then lost him. Like, holy crap, that was a lot. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to find out how it ends in the next episode. I wanted to let you guys know my New Year's resolution this year is, I usually don't do them, but this year with my channel, I really want to stick to my upload schedule. Like, ever since I started uploading, I've always missed at least, like, one day every week, and I really want to stick to my, like, I mean, I can upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's not that hard a schedule to keep. That's better than every day like I was doing when I first started. So I really want to try and stick to that. I may do it. I may not be perfect all the time. I might miss a day every once in a while, but I want my goal to be that I do my best to stick to it. So yeah, thanks for watching this episode, guys. If you liked it, please consider giving a thumbs up down there. I'd really appreciate it. And if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. And if you are enjoying this playthrough, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, that'll be it for this time, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Thank you.